The Pistons play before the home crowd. And we've got it right here on 2K Sports, live from downtown Detroit. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the New Orleans Pelicans. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Barry is out there with Johnson. And it's Rose, and it's Petrie in at the 2. Here's Barry. Here's Gilmore. And he banks in the layup. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
That free throw good from Marley. About a minute played so far here in the first. Out to the right wing. Back to Rose. Six on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. And it's good off the glass.
The threat of Rose's drive unlocks opportunities for his jumper, and he knows how to capitalize.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Havlicek. Tight defense on him. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Havlicek missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Las Vegas shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's Barry, covered by Havlicek. Knocked loose. And here's Jokic. And Detroit with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Rose with the ball for Las Vegas. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now, here's Jokic. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Here's Barry, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Petrie. It's deflected. Here's Marley. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Gilmore. There's Rose with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gilmore. Griffin trying to get open. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Havlicek.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Now here is Havlicek. He's guarded closely. It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
That's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Havlicek.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Petrie. He's guarded by Marley. Barry the pass to Petrie. Johnson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 on the clock. They get the rebound. Here's Gilmore. Back to Johnson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Havlicek outside. Pass to Griffin. Now Havlicek. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Havlicek's got 6.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
Rose scanning the floor. Johnson kicks to Rose. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson can't hit.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Griffin's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Establishing a pink presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Drills the three-pointer. Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now the pass to Petrie. Here's Gilmore. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Barry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rose finds Johnson. Detroit with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Las Vegas trails by 9.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now, here's Johnson. They need this. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Las Vegas making a change here. Ingram's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Kersey. Here's Coleman. Kicks to Havlicek. And Detroit again with the bucket. Las Vegas trails by 8. Pass to Sharman. Ingram with it. Passes to Sharman. Clock at 6. Shoots over Havlicek. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Jackson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Three-pointer, and Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Kersey. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Johnson outside. Outside for Jackson. Trying to get open is Johnson. Las Vegas again missing. Detroit leading by 11. Havlicek outside. Ilgauskas, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Las Vegas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Allen. Johnson up top, guarded by Stoudemire. Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Stoudemire. Shot on the wing, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Johnson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Havlicek outside. The pass to Kersey. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. It's a 10-point game. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Sharman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Six to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Kersey against Jackson. Kersey kicks to Stoudemire. John Havlicek on the wing. And another three for Detroit.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Ingram. Now Jackson. Pass to Sharman. It's blocked. Now Kersey. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson against Stoudemire.
Man, how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
For Detroit, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good, Stoudemire. He hits both from the stripe. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call will be against Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. .34 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jackson, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got 7 points. Detroit leading by 13. High post, Stoudemire. Johnson on him, and he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 11-footer. That one doesn't go.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
And so it's Detroit, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Las Vegas trails by 15. We've got Griffin. Also Marley out there. Jokic is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Stoudemire in at the 1. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. To the middle. Shot's good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Marley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Marley. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Passes it to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater. Rose has got 7.
Derrick Rose, against the defense, surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Stoudemire dishes to Griffin. Back to Stoudemire. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Against physical defense, Griffin showing off his power. Nice play.
Here's Barry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the pass to Petrie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Marley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Marley's got 11 points. Petrie the pass to Barry. Rose with the ball. Pass to Barry. From downtown, it's good from long range. Barry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Stoudemire. And here's Marley. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. To the wing right side. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another three for Detroit.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Rose. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, the refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
That's tipped. Here's Jokic, and it's denied. The fader. Griffin's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. They trail by 14. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. To the paint, here's Johnson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has, always finding ways to make an impact.
Puts it up. Again, the Pistons score. So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 16-point game. To the left wing. The baseline J. Kicks it out to Johnson. And another three for Las Vegas.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Marley. 11 points in the game. Stoudemire, right side. Johnson with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pistons leading by 11. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Stoudemire dishes to Griffin. Back to Stoudemire. And here's Rose. He's got 7, right wing. Here's Barry. Passes it to Johnson. And that's going to be a travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jokic passes to Havlicek. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
If I'm Blake Griffin, I'm telling my teammate, throw it higher. I'll go get it.
Here's Barry, covered by Havlicek. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
So he gets them both. Detroit leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 7. Havlicek dishes to Marley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. Ilgauskas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Jackson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Johnson comes in for Derrick Rose. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Left side Jackson. Knocked loose. Back to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. High post try, and he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got 9. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Jerome Kersey's checked in for the Pistons. And Las Vegas making a change here. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Out to the right wing. Havlicek outside. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Larry Johnson.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And the pass to Kersey. Back to Havlicek. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now Kersey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Unloads from 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Johnson finds Jackson. Here's Barry, covered by Kersey. The shot's good from Barry.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Kersey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Havlicek. Takes the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Takes it inside. Sharman, the pass to Barry. High post shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barry's got 14 points for the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
He's off on the first. Coleman's checked in for Griffin. And then for Las Vegas, Jared Allen comes in for Johnson. And it's Ingram in for Barry. And he sinks the second. Las Vegas trails by 9. Passes to Sharman. Ingram against Kersey. At the elbow, it's Allen. There's the pass to Sharman. 5 on the clock over Havlicek. A shot by Sharman, no good. Detroit leading by 9. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter. Pass to Sharman. Back to Johnson. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Tipped away. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Pass to Sharman. Back to Ingram. Johnson outside and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. .59 seconds left to play in the first half. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Johnson. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. And here comes the break. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ingram.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Kersey passes to Coleman. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. For Detroit, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. Down by 12. Knocked away. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's Detroit up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An incredible game from Dan Marley.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Barry, also Johnson out there, and it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got 11 points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Passes it to Marley. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
And there's the pass to Petrie. He kicks to Rose. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. 4 on the clock. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Gilmore passes to Barry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And every night he takes the court, Rick Barry is an offensive force, but he's taking it to a whole new level here in this one. He is scoring at will.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pistons leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Marley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Havlicek outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Left side Rose. And it's good for 2. He's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Jokic kicks to Havlicek. Pass to Marley. From deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Marley. Here's Petrie. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Petrie. Now here's Johnson. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Havlicek kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Rose. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Detroit making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Pistons leading by 12. Pass to Jokic. Knocks it loose. Stoudemire against Rose. Down low. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Marley. Griffin trying to get open. And Dan Marley gets the 3. Marley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Detroit. Las Vegas calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Dan Marley.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Pistons. Rose passes to Petrie. Johnson down low, defended by Griffin.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Griffin. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Dan Marley. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter. The pass to Petrie. Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Gilmore. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Marley. He dishes it to Havlicek. Back to Marley. And there it is for him. Marley's got 24.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Rose. Passes it to Petrie. Lets it go with a 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Detroit leading by 14. Now the pass to Marley. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Here's Griffin. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Jokic has got 8 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
A beautiful pass by Derrick Rose, one of his strengths when you start talking about him as a distributor.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Havlicek. Pass to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Oh, Griffin in position. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Jerome Kersey's checked in for Havlicek. And then for Las Vegas, Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Johnson in for Rose. Here's Marley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Marley's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Las Vegas calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Dan Marley.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Pass to Johnson. Here's Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barry's got 21.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
So it's Las Vegas now. 17-point game. To the wing right side. Here's Sharman. He's guarded by Marley. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Sharman. Stolen by Marley. Out of bounds. Las Vegas takes possession. Las Vegas trails by 17. Bury the pass to Jackson. Here's Sharman. He's guarded by Marley. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Johnson outside. Here's Sharman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Kersey passes to Jokic, and that one drops for him. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
No good on the three. Pistons leading by 19. Pass to Kersey. And here's Jokic. Covered by Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Kevin Johnson.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Coleman's checked in for the Pistons. Ingram, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And the second free throw, good. Las Vegas trails by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Sharman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. Ilgauskas has checked in. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Kersey.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Pass to Barry. Now here's Ingram. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 5.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Passes to Marley. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Barry the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. Here's Sharman. The shot, no good. Detroit leading by 21. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Havlicek, he's checked in for Jerome Kersey. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 19 points in the game. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Detroit in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Marley is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Coleman in at the power forward position. And he drives in. Barry the pass to Johnson. Off target from outside.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Havlicek outside. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Johnson right side. Over Coleman. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
The pass to Marley. Here's the three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barry. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Outside Rose. Over Coleman. Got a piece of it. Havlicek outside. That shot off, and it's Las Vegas the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Now Ilgauskas from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Gilmore's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Barry, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for Las Vegas, Jared Allen comes in for Johnson. And Ryder subbed in for Barry. Poked loose. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint, here's Allen. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. So for Las Vegas, Johnson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Barry subbed in for Ryder. Griffin kicks to Marley. Detroit, no good that time either. Las Vegas trails by 18. Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Barry. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Marley no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Havlicek. Dishes it to Griffin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Las Vegas.
One shot.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
Pass to Barry. Outside Rose. Passes it to Barry. Stolen by Havlicek. "17-foot shot on the way." And he drops that one in. And the Pistons lead by 19. The pass to Petrie. Here's Barry. The three-pointer, no good.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Pistons passing it around. Griffin passes to Marley. Good on the shot. Marley's got 14 points now in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Barry the pass to Johnson. Stolen by Marley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And the first one drops. And the Pistons making a change here. Jokic is checked in. He's off on the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Outside Rose. Pass to Barry. 6 to shoot. To halt the run, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Petrie, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Marley. And he can't get the first one. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 21. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Here's Petrie. Jokic defending. Petrie the pass to Gilmore. Over Marley. Las Vegas again missing. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Gilmore's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Pass to Marley. Jokic kicks to Havlicek. That three off the mark. Las Vegas trails by 19. Here's Petrie. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. So it's Las Vegas now. Rose in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Passes it to Petrie. Goes back up. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Griffin passes to Marley. Griffin looking it over. Havlicek left side. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Marley no good. Las Vegas trails by 17. Here's Petrie. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim frame, but has the length to finish over or around you.
Here's Barry. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Oh, Griffin in position, and then Griffin with the dunk.
I love that shot. He can make that consistently. Keep going to him. Keep feeding Blake Griffin.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gilmore passes to Rose. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Marley. Here's Havlicek. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Petrie. Here's Rose. Trying to get open as Johnson. Rose. Good. And it's 13 points for Derrick Rose.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Pass to Havlicek. Pistons passing it around. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. He's got 21.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Rose. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Sick handles from Derrick Rose. Off the dribble, he's pretty good.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Havlicek. To the middle. Griffin passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Pass to Petrie. The pass to Gilmore. Here's Barry. Pass to Gilmore. Lets it go from deep. Barry misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Havlicek. Back to Jokic. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Shai. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.